Well, for the last couple of hours today, I have been repairing this Boss digital delay, the DD6. And for the life of me, I have no idea why anybody would design a guitar effect pedal like this. A lot of the stuff had ribbon cables, like these three wires that go to the LED, and there's another set of like six wires that was a ribbon cable going from the motherboard to this daughter board with all the controls on it. Now, obviously, I had a problem with mine. This is the pot that controlled the delay time. Um, Long story short, this thing was a real mess. Had some traces and some pads gone and stuff like that. But anyway, in the course of just taking the thing apart, all of these cables fell off. And the reason why is because they were not soldered in. They were glued. And I've never seen at least not production. I've never seen a guitar effect that had like a ribbon cable stuck in here and then there was like this gorilla snot holding it in place on both sides here. Also on both sides of the cable for the LED. And gosh, in the course of trying to get all that back together, all the other leads that went to the quarter-inch jacks and stuff here, all of these things kept fritzing out and popping off and all this kind of stuff. And then I looked on the internet, and there's this one poor guy that has this taken apart digital delay, and he's like, I can't find the schematic. Can somebody take a picture and show me the colors of the wires that go together? I can show you some. The one thing I don't know where it went is there's a brown wire, and on the motherboard it has the number 13 next to it. There's a blue wire with the number 11, which goes to, I presume, the ground on this guy, this is one of the outputs, A or B. I think this one's B. And there's a gray wire there, that's the hot, and that goes, goodness, sort of in between these two capacitors here. There's another two capacitors there. That's coming out and going to the other output. There's a green wire, which is its ground, and it's going all the way over to here next to the three wires that go to the LED. Now, when I got mine, it did not have the power supply here. I don't think I can zoom once I'm recording. Nope. Sorry. It is what it is. So I just rigged these wires together until they worked. There's like a yellow and an orange and white, and then red to orange. What else we have here? There's a red wire which comes out right above there, and it snakes around and goes to the battery. That little gizmo. The black wire for that guy goes, oh gosh, this was another just beautiful glue job. So I had to reconnect all these things. I had to splice some lines, like this yellow guy, going from left to right, orange, yellow, black, that's the ground wire, another brown that I do know where it goes to, and another blue. All right, so this blue, follow that down. All right, so that blue wire goes to that blue spot on the motherboard. This brown guy goes to there it is. There's a brown connection right there. ground, that goes to the battery clip. Yellow, you can see it snakes across here and lands right under that capacitor. What else? This orange lead goes up, and I spliced it together, and it's right there. So once I got all these things soldered on, I put some of this E6000 stuff on there. The stuff smells nasty, but just put a big old just booger right there, and it'll hold the stuff on. Anyway, that's the input jacks. And I got this kind of set up kind of weird, but I'll go into that in a bit. All right, another frustration point. The momentary switch that lives in the housing here, this is what turns the effect off and on. That should be off right there. I tap it once, the red light comes on. Tap it again, it goes off. If I press and hold, it'll go green. Okay, it's flashing red and green real fast. All right, there's the green. And this was like a tap tempo. Anyway, I can hold it and it'll go back to red. That's just normal mode. Anyway, purple wire is on this side. There's a green wire on that side, and it just goes to these leads of this momentary switch. And yes, these two were glued in place. Honestly, I don't understand you guys. Anyway, this thing has been running this entire time. I just had the volume turned down. I added this other pot here to replace the one that is no longer on the board. Okay. Let's see. All right, that's all dry signal. And that's all delay. Nope, that's got both. That's repeats. And these are the different delay modes. There's like, alright, that's kind of long. And not sure what that one is. There's a little shorter delay times. Ooh, backwards. Alright, so anyway, the delay is working. Getting it back in here is going to be a problem. There's not quite enough room to get it all in there, and the reason why I've done this in the first place is because taking it out to do this, all the wires broke. Putting it all back in there, I fully expect things to break. And I'm still not entirely sure I've got these things wired up right. But anyway, so that's it. If anybody finds this of any use, especially the other guy that's been posting on the internet asking for schematics and stuff, don't have a schematic. I'll see if I can post a link to a picture or respond, and I'll send it to you somehow. Anyway, good luck, guys.